What is up, Instagram? It's Mike from Balls of Fury Ball Pythons. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Ball Python Bando. Today I'm coming at you guys with another episode of Fury Tips, and we're going to be talking about how to handle a ball python. So as you can see here, I have out a beautiful ball python. This is my GHI honeybee. Her name is Mona Lisa, and she's expressing GHI, hypo, and the spider gene. And I've had this snake for about 2 weeks now. And when I first got her, she was extremely defensive. She was trying to bite everything. She was trying to bite me. She was just trying to bite anything in her path that looked like it was a threat. And so basically, I wanted to let her settle in to her new environment, so I didn't really mess with her too much. I let her settle in for about 7 days, and then I offered her her first meal here, and she actually took it. And so that's telling me that she's feels comfortable in her new environment, and that she's adjusting well, and that the temperatures are where they need to be. So now that she's eaten, I feel comfortable starting to mess with her a little bit more. And she probably ate about 4 days ago, and pretty much I've had very short interactions with her ever since she's eaten. So they're not very long. I just want to build some positive interactions with her, so that's what I've been doing. So basically we can simulate her being in her tub. You guys can envision her being in her tub, but basically if she was in her tub right now and was giving me a defensive posture or defensive body language, what you could do if you experience this is you can actually take the lid of your tub or a small soft roll of paper towel and actually gently touch them on the head with it. And I'll demonstrate that for you guys right now. So you see, as soon as I get close to her head, she tries to hide it and will ball up like that. Now, I'm not going to do it too much because I don't want to stress the animal out, but I just wanted to demonstrate that for you guys. And basically, that's another defense mechanism. And they're called ball pythons because they actually will roll into a ball like you just saw, and they will protect their head from potential threat if biting doesn't work. So basically, once you have her out, and once you do that, I wouldn't recommend, petting the snake. Just pick it up. And once you have them out, you just want to support their body like so. And just make sure they feel secure and like they're not going to fall off, because that could actually make them nervous. And you basically just want to let them crawl through your hands like this. Most of the time, ball pythons don't move too much, but she's actually moving quite a bit right now, which is a good thing. That doesn't mean that she feels threatened. She's actually kind of in thinking mode, trying to figure out where she's at. So yeah, guys, you can basically just hold your ball python like that. And basically what I do in these little interactions with them is that I try to just hold them for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll just sit down on the couch or in the chair and just hold them for, 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll put them back in their tub. And basically what these positive interactions will cause is it will actually cause her to start to trust me. And that's what you want your snake to do. You want it to trust you, and you don't want it to feel like you're a threat to it. So every time you take your snake out, you want to make sure that it's a positive interaction. So right now we're having a very positive interaction, and she feels safe. She doesn't feel threatened, which is awesome. Another thing that you can do if you have a defensive snake is you can actually hold it up high like this and actually pretend that you're a tree for right now. And that could actually make the snake calm down, feel a little bit more secure, and actually chill out. So that's another thing you could do if you have a snake that's being defensive. Another thing that I recommend doing is that when you do your maintenance on your tub or anything that has to do with your snake's enclosure, try to put your hand in there and just lay it flat and keep it in there for maybe 3 to 5 minutes. But snakes, including ball pythons, are very olfactory driven, and this means that they actually make a lot of decisions based off of scent and recognize things based off of smell. So if you put your hand in there over and over again and you interact with your snake every day, whether it's picking them up or, just doing daily maintenance, they will actually begin to recognize your scent and will recognize who you are, which I think is pretty cool. So that's another little tip I have for you guys to kind of build that trust with the animal and have them learn that you're not actually a threat to them. And yeah, guys, it's all about building that bond of trust, and the more you handle the snake and the more positive interactions that you have with your snake, the more they're going to trust you. But that's pretty much it for the tips I got for handling your ball python, guys. And as you can see, she's being amazing right now. She's exploring, She's in the thinking mode, which is great. And she's just a beautiful snake. And I really want her to be tame because she's awesome. And I love taking her out and looking at her. But I wouldn't recommend handling your snake too much. I would keep it to a minimum just because overhandling your snake, specifically ball pythons, can actually stress them out and cause them to go off food. So definitely keep the handling to a minimum. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and like it, share it, comment down below, and also hit the follow button, guys. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.